Okay, so the Suicide Squad has been live now for around 24 hours and is still at the peak of controversial conversations over on the internet. There is a lot going on and I'm not really too sure what it is that people are seeing. Don't get me twisted, this isn't the greatest game on earth, but my god, I'm freaking enjoying it, man. I'm having a lot of fun. So we're going to dive on in today with the news that we've got, including information on Kevin Conroy and his final Batman performance. We've also got a way of you guys getting $20 in-game completely free of charge, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the conversations online going on about this game, as there seems to still be no way of reviewing it. So, Suicide Squad, let's dive in. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavors via the link in the description. Utilize code CLOUD at checkout for a cheeky discount. And with that being said, let's dive on into some Suicide Squad news. So, following Kevin Conroy's death in 2022, it's been widely assumed that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League would mark the last time we heard the actor reprise his famous role as the Caped Crusader. But apparently, according to IGN, the guy, Mr. Kevin Conroy's, not actually had his final Batman performance just yet. He has two other post-humorous performances coming up in Batman film and television. IGN has learned from a source with knowledge of the situation. One of them will be Bruce Timm's Batman Caped Crusader, an upcoming animated series that was picked up by Prime Video. We've also confirmed that Conroy did record for the show before his death. We're not entirely sure if he'll be voicing Batman specifically. And the other, however, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 will indeed have Conroy reprising Bruce Wayne / Batman from Batman the Animated Series. The first part of the Crisis of Infinite Earths trilogy was released earlier this month, and we're still waiting release dates for parts 2 and 3. So, even though Kevin Conroy is no longer with us, it is actually amazing to know that we've still got a few more pieces, and the Suicide Squad was not his last piece of work that was going to be released into the general public. Now, a lot of you guys will be absolutely ecstatic about that, because a lot of you guys have not enjoyed Suicide Squad maybe as much as myself, and you are kind of hoping that that's not what he's going to be finally known for. So, when we move on though, Rocksteady gives Suicide Squad early access players $20 in-game following the downtime. They state, "We recognize that you've been patient with us during our initial launch server updates." Now, the Rocksteady title officially releases on February 2nd, but those who purchased the $100 or 100 Great British Pounds Deluxe Edition have been able to play for the last 7 hours early. However, as soon as the game went live in New Zealand and Australia, Rocksteady was forced to pull it offline after players experienced a bug which automatically completed the game after they logged in for the first time. What this actually did was not actually give them the access to the main storyline, but unlock absolutely everything and just complete it straight off the bat. Now, the downtime lasted more than 6 hours. This was followed by further maintenance on Wednesday, which lasted around an hour. Now, they went on to state that thank you for being one of our first console players during early access of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Rocksteady said in an in-game message sent to Deluxe Edition players. "We recognize that you've been patient with us during our initial launch server updates, and we'd like to show our appreciation for your patience with a special gift of 2,000 Luther coins. Thank you again." In Suicide Squad, 2,000 Luther coins can be purchased for $20 or 16 Great British Pounds. Currently, standard in-game skins are available for purchase of about 1,000 coins. Deluxe and legendary variants of most skins can be purchased from upwards of 2,000 Luther coins. Now, following several delays, the Suicide Squad release date is February 2nd via PC, Steam, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And the controversy of the reviews and the game still continue to be outstanding, as we have a very, very interesting piece right here over on Windows Central, which states the searches for Suicide Squad Refund surged 791% following the game's early access launch disaster. Now, this has obviously been a problem when the game launched. They had the issue straight off the bat, and then obviously people jumped straight through. Now, analytics from McLuck recently published a meta-analysis of search trend data, revealing a near 800% spike in searches revolving around refunding the game, triggered by the game's offline maintenance period for them 6 hours. Now, this is obviously renowned to happen. It's bound to be the case. I myself was peeved off when the game actually went straight offline an hour after being released into 72 hours of early access. So I completely understand that the developers and the team over at WB definitely freaking messed up with that one. That seems to me like something you could really find quite easily. Everyone like just kind of logged in and then completed the game instantly. I don't know how that's a bug that you can kind of miss, but it's just one of those things that did end up happening. Now, as far as the game itself, though, I don't feel like it replicates it quite that well. I don't think that actually the problems inside of the servers actually show the game in a bad light. It's really annoying because realistically the game itself, had it have an offline mode, this game would have actually been pretty damn good. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think the comedic value is really good, and I have put up sort of like a mini review with regards to the main storyline. If you want to watch that, annotation in the top right corner, or head over to the channel and you'll see a load of content from Suicide Squad from myself. Now, this is a really weird one because obviously since the main issues within the 72-hour early access, we have had discussions going up on Steam that it's questionable to say the least. You can see right here that people are definitely not pleased. Now, at the moment as it stands on Steam, you can't actually apply a user review. I'm presuming that's because you can't do that until the 2nd of February. But right here it says low GPU usage, low frame per second. I can't believe this games are from the same studios. Where's my 72-hour pre-play? Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff in here that is just absolutely mental. There's no pleasing anyone these days. There are some people in there that are kind of pushing for that positive narrative, but everybody's essentially pushing for this game to close after it's just started, and also stating how to get refunds for the game. It's just ridiculous. Could the 4 main guys be any less appealing? Me, myself, I really don't understand it. For me, I'm starting to understand the gaming community a little bit more now, in a respect of, I think that our expectations are so damn high that you're just never going to hit them. Now, you can call me out on this one as much as you want, but realistically, this is not the case whatsoever. I think that we've actually got a bigger problem on our hands, because this game genuinely is quite good. It's not the best game by any stretch of the imagination, and it is definitely not even a scratch on the Arkham series, and I will hold my fact by that. It is definitely not a scratch on the Arkham series, but it is still quite a good game. For me, I've had a lot of fun with it, and I will continue to have a lot of fun with it, and we've got the clan that's now up, and we've now started doing endgame content within the clan together, and I don't understand what the massive hate towards it is. If it's not your cup of tea, that's absolutely fine, but if you're just saying that it's just a bad game, well, I hate to be the guy to tell you, but you're actually wrong. So that's just the way that cookie crumbles. It's really difficult, and I think that this is why gaming is quite good, because in a respectable way, the gaming community all like different things, and I don't think that that should be criticized to that degree. That's my opinion. I want to know what yours is. Comment section, get in there, be square, and ruin me if you really have to. It's not like you've been that gentle on me this last week as it goes. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.